So hello and welcome to the video, and welcome to the Sky Princess. I'm in cabin L230. Now the Sky Princess is quite a large ship, and they've taken the view that instead of giving all of their rooms 5-digit numbers, they will give each of their decks a name and then use the first letter of that name to distinguish the rooms. So I'm on deck 16, which is the Lido Deck, hence my room number is L230. This is the last day of the cruise, so I've had 4 sleeps in this cabin now, and I think I've got pretty familiar with all of the facilities, so it's time to share them with you in this cabin review. So if that sounds good, stick around. Hi, I'm Matt, and I love cruising. I love the ships, the places you visit, the entertainment, and every now and again I'll also enjoy a drink. So subscribe to see where I go next, and perhaps get some inspiration for your next cruise. The Sky Princess is a medallion class ship, which means that a significant investment in technology has been made aboard, such that your room key has been replaced by this metal plasticky thing that you need to have with you at all times. It's probably easier to remember to have it around your neck than it is to remember to have a room key in your back pocket. What this card does is it allows you to pay for things on board, it will access your room, and there are some clever features like the staff being able to find you, so you can order a drink from just about anywhere on the ship and then the staff will bring it to you using the proximity technology in this to find you. You can find your companions aboard, and they can also in current circumstances use it for contact tracing to see who's been close to each other in the event of the you-know-what breaking out. And it's been pretty good, I have to say. Let me illustrate how it works alongside the usual explanation of how I picked my cabin. I like a cabin on a high deck, and on this occasion I was able to get a cabin on deck 16, which is also the location of the pool and the buffet. I like to be close to the elevators but not immediately next to them. Just through those doors is the pool. Cabin L230 is the 4th cabin along. As you approach, the door will recognise your medallion and will unlock. I'm not sure I love having my name broadcast to anyone walking by, but the technology certainly is clever and convenient. So let's start the cabin tour with the bed. Double beds, 2 singles pushed together. I can't feel the gap at all in this bed. It's very soft. There's, I think, specific Sky Princess or Princess branding to the bedding, and it is a little softer than others that I might have experienced, which might give people with bad backs a touch of difficulty. I've had no problem with it. It is very soft and it is very comfortable. It's also a little short. You see some beds have a sort of a rounded edge which gives you an extra couple of inches for your feet. Being 6'4", that was important, but again I can lie at a bit of an angle and stretch out quite comfortably. So very high marks for the bed. Either side are vanity units, both of which have 2 drawers which are pretty handy, and each of the bedside units also has a USB connection built into the lamp for you to charge your devices on the bedside overnight, which is excellent. Ship's only a couple of years old, so that's the sort of feature that you would expect to see in a ship of that vintage, but it is very, very good and it is very convenient, and if you're on a ship that doesn't have it, you really miss it. Over to the office area. That might be a bit of a strong phrase for it, a little messy I'm afraid, but forgive me because obviously I have my laptop with me on trips like this. Again, 2 European plugs, in fact probably 3 European plugs plus a couple of American plugs, so no British plugs, but they will be able to lend you an adapter if you need one. Tea and coffee making facilities, which I think is entirely normal on a British Isles cruise because they feel all Brits can't live without their tea and or coffee, and the facilities for making thereof completely untouched by me because I think whatever you can make yourself is disgusting. And flipping around, you have another small area. That is a refrigerator with nothing in it. Not, again, the coldest in the world, but I think it would keep stuff vaguely chilled if you wanted to, and just a nice little area for storing things. And it's the last day of the cruise, so they've already delivered the dreaded baggage tags and my penguin is all ready to go. Little bit of storage down here as well. Onto the TV, which is pretty good. pretty large, rather limited free-to-air channel range, and I found that when we've been in ports it hasn't actually worked. It's very strange. The closer we get to a port, the less good the reception is. There's also a fairly extensive catalogue of movies, all of which seem to be free for you to watch, so I give that a very high score. And also you can see the technology looping back around again with the medallion class facilities, and that it knows it's me. Turning back around, you'll see there is a wall here. That makes this area a little smaller than you might feel it needs to be, but that actually separates the room out into zones, and it does it quite nicely because you go around the corner here and you're in a dressing area. Now, no complaints at all about the hanging space, and no complaints at all about the number of hangers that they make available to you. There are more hangers than you can shake a hanger at, so to speak. Another little storage area above here, which is where the life jackets and the unused bedding goes. Lots of space on the floor for shoes and suitcases, and then there's another area in here which has got the safe as well as 4 or 5 shelves for you to keep your other clothes on. So full marks for that part of the cabin. Then into the bathroom. Not the biggest, and quite a significant step up to get aboard the bathroom. Toilet, sink and a shower. Now this takes the shower curtain approach rather than the sliding shower door, and it is quite spacious. You don't find the shower curtain clinging to you as you sometimes do in smaller showers. Very ample water pressure, nice and hot too, and a couple of accessories here for you. A shower gel and a shampoo, and unusually perhaps one of those little drying rack thingies if the temperature is warm enough for you to go in the swimming pool. So over here, a good space. If there were 2 of you, it would probably fill up fairly quickly, but some storage space up there as well. I have to mention the toilet roll, which again is not at the luxury end. Probably better than I recently experienced on Royal Caribbean, but still fairly cheap. And thinking about it, it may be that the luxurious thick stuff just clogs up the sewage system, so there may be a very good reason why it's cheap loo roll, but it is fairly cheap loo roll. So you've got the storage on the left, you've got the bathroom doubled back on yourself through into the bedroom, and then of course the pièce de résistance perhaps is the balcony. Now, it's a pleasant enough balcony. You wouldn't be able to get 25 of your closest friends on board, but it has what you need. Some outdoor space, 2 chairs, and a table for you to put things on, as tables are most usefully deployed to do. And then we're currently in Portland, and you have a bit of a view. So all in all, a very pleasant space, one of the nicest cabins I've had in my recent cruise experience. Might feel a little bit smaller because of the inclusion of that wall to separate out the dressing area, but overall all of the facilities are excellent. You can see that the design has been well thought through, and all of the things that you would expect to find in a cabin of this quality are there. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Give this video a like if you did. Leave me a comment if you've been on the Sky Princess or indeed any other Princess cruise ship. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.